This is where we have to get kind of mean with the pig. You want to go ahead and grab a pair of scissors? You have a pair?
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to go ahead and cut through this, it's called fascia, the stuff that just kind of holds organs in place. And you might cut some arteries or veins in the process, but that is okay. So
I'll go crack scissors.
I'll go ahead and that's it. Don't go any farther because we cut through the urethra.
Tell me what to do.
There are small ovals, paired ovaries, located posteriorly to the kidneys. So behind the kidneys. You can take it out if you want. You don't have to.
Okay. So the easiest thing to do is to follow this down. This tube right here, you see that? That's the epididymis.
So behind this.
And the vas deferens.
Well, look on the other side because I already took it out. Oval.
You go ahead and you're going to cut around this. Don't cut into this tube, but cut around it, like pulling this way, okay?
Is this on? Do we have to do? We don't have to do the male physical description.
Yeah. So go to a pig that's a male and get theirs.
Okay, there you go.
Where are the ovaries?
There you go. Do you have a pokey probe? Okay, I'm going to have you kind of get under here, and we want to pull this whole thing out because this is the testicle all the way down. So you see all that fascia there? You want to kind of pull it out. There you go. There you go. There. There you go. Okay, so this is the whole scrotum there. This is the testicle, which you can feel it's very different than the rest of it. Okay, and then we're going to take that pokey probe, and we are going to remove that so you can actually see it.
Oh, so it goes down this way.
I know, poor guy, huh? Okay, we go ahead and get your scissors, and we just want to cut off that covering. We don't want to actually cut the tube or the testicle. If I can hold it with a pokey probe for you. There we go, perfect. Oh, sorry. You want to keep cutting along there, yeah, get that all off. There you go.
Is that right there? Because I think they found theirs.
There we go. Okay, so if you did this on the other side, then you'd see it all still be intact, right? Okay, so we're going to remove this covering, which, do you have a pair of tweezers? Or forceps, we should call them that, right? Because they're the technical word here. Okay. And so there's the testicle, there's the epididymis. Can you see how coiled it is? You see that? It almost looks like the small intestine, but really, really coiled. And then it follows up. This is the vas deferens. This tube right here, okay?
Second opinion.
And then the vas deferens right here attaches, and then if we went down here, the urethra would be right there. Okay, so you have a common opening between, this is your reproductive system here, here's your excretory system, and the common opening then is the urethra. Okay. So this thing right here is the ovary. Okay, looks like the little tiny shriveled raisin-looking thing. I don't know that looks like a raisin, but we'll call it a raisin.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So at the end of the curly
And
part,
you can tell. Do you have a probe? You can see how the tissue looks different. Do you see how the uterus is all smooth?
Yeah.
And that's because it's a muscle. And then the ovary looks different, doesn't it? It's kind of got
like
ridges and things like that. Okay, so that's the ovary. This is the uterus.
And then the oviduct.
Well, the oviduct connects the uterus and the ovary, and you're not going to be able to see it in a pig because it's like so very short. You're not going to be able to see it. Now, if this pig were pregnant, which is obviously impossible because this pig was not born yet, you would be able to see it. Okay.
Aren't the uterine horns like?
Yeah, the uterine horns are where the ovary connects right there. Yeah. So these are the uterine horns here. Okay. And you guys can imagine that if there were piglets, these things would expand and they would go all the way up. That's why they're like long and curly. Because imagine with piglets, they would fill up.
Yeah.
And they go all the way back. And then you can't really. Oh, sorry. The what?
The urogenital sinus.
It is. Okay, so.
Isn't it?
This is the uro part of that, right? Because you guys like urine. Okay, that's the bladder. Okay, this right here, which is in between right here.
Structure to function.
Okay, this right here is the genital sinus because it's going to be right below the uterus further in, and so where those two connect, which is like way down there, that's the urogenital sinus. And unlike humans, pigs, female pigs just have a common opening. They just have one opening. So, okay.
Alright, so there's the brain. They're separating it from the skull.
Carefully.
Piece by piece.
That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. And you can get your physical description for that.